WNYWatercooler.com.
WNYWatercooler.com.
Steve is banned. Life is too short, too important to waste time on this filthy human piece of garbage. If Steve's on, I'm leaving. If I ever see him on hold, I'm walking off. Steve, you're done. Lose the number. Clown. Tired of it.
Coach, shut up. Just shut up for a second. Are you all of a sudden...
Can I talk without getting interrupted?
Yeah, but you don't shut up.
Worry about those comments. I'm way too numb, yeah. It's way too dumb, yeah. I get those goosebumps every time. I need the Heimlich. Throw that to the side, yo. I get those goosebumps every time.
Welcome back. Welcome back. WNYWatercooler.com. I'm Steve, your host. Look for us on iTunes, on YouTube, on the blog, on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Friendster. I don't think we're on MySpace anymore. Coast is on the line.
Jen, man, happy to be back.
4-2, baby.
4-2, same record as last year, but man, this feels a lot different this time around.
When I heard 4-2, same as last year, that kind of deflated my excitement a little bit. Hello?
You there?
Yeah.
I thought I lost you there. You cut out or something. Yeah, no, last year's team just it seemed like a fraud. I said it on this podcast last year that we beat up on horrible teams, and I wasn't ready to, even consider the Bills being good. But this year, we've beaten some at least decent teams, and better than teams we've beaten in past years. So I feel optimistic. This coach, I like him. I know he's got to work on some things, but I just feel different about this team. I know I said this about the Fitzpatrick Bills too, but this time I'm serious.
Well, so last year, if we look at it, we won in LA. We beat the Rams. We were pretty sure the Rams weren't that good, and then we came home and we just annihilated the 49ers. But we knew the Niners weren't good. So then, week 7? Was it week 7 we played Miami and we lost?
Yeah, we were 4-2. We lost in Miami. I think we were up 16-7 in third, if I remember correctly. And then Kenny Stills had a bomb touchdown, and they just Ajayi ran for 600 yards, and they stomped us, and that was the end of it. Yeah, those wins. We beat Arizona, San Fran, the Rams. So just like the NFC West, and then I can't remember the other team, but we beat garbage teams this year. In Atlanta, I don't care how they're not as good as they were last year, but it's still a tough place to play. Denver, decent team. Tampa, decent team. These are good wins.
Well, is Miami good then? Should we assume that?
No.
Atlanta.
Miami scored the fewest points in the entire NFL. Dead last, 32nd. I know they played, some teams have byes now, but that team's terrible. I cannot even understand how they're 4-2. It's unbelievable.
The other team we beat was the Patriots, but they had Jacoby, Colts, Brissett.
Yeah, there you go. So I think we've shown more this year as a team than we have last year for sure. But yeah, back to Miami. 2 back-to-back games and 14 and 17 point second half comebacks. That team should be 2-4.
Well, I'm definitely not scared of. The Dolphins, they're on their third quarterback. So Matt Moore, the guy, he could play maybe 2 games. I'm not scared of him. But I'm not sure I'm buying into the Bills. It was a decent win. They should have won by more. The coaching boners alone are disconcerting.
I felt that for the first time, maybe all season, that we were I thought we were a much better team and just sort of dominating the game, especially in the first half. And we had a couple opportunities where, the Hauschka missed field goal was right after Taylor tried throwing to Tywan Jones in the end zone instead of just running for the first down. Just left points out there, and then of course the end of the first half. And when our offense isn't good enough, and our team in general isn't good enough to just, that's a minimum of 6 points that you just squandered. And I felt that, the game was much closer than it should have been. And when the second half started.
Well, yeah, I mean, and that's part of why I'm like, because are we really going to expect the Bills to win 6 more tight games like this, or maybe 4 tight games that have to go?
I mean, it happens though. I mean, it happens in the league where there's just 1 year. I mean, it's been so long for the Bills that they're due to have a year where they just get lucky and they win those close games, and we always lose these types of games, and for once. And now that's the difference between 7-9, 9-7, 10-6. So I don't know.
Well, yeah, I mean we are. Well, obviously we're due. We're real fucking due for something to finally go our way. I hate that we play the Patriots twice in December. Although maybe I wouldn't want us to get our asses kicked by them now, and then just the season's over. So maybe we could delay it. Push it out to as far as we can.
Yeah, because they'll most likely be better than. I mean, you never know. That home game against New England, we have some flex potential with this team. We can string some wins together and might get that Pats game flexed. You never know. It's happened before. We lost by 50, but that'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah, New England. I mean, I assume they're starting to figure it out, but am I supposed to be impressed that they beat the Falcons at home in a primetime game where their fans were probably as excited for that game as any of the entire season?
No, and I thought they were pretty lucky in the first half. I don't know, that Brady. Anytime you hit that guy, you get a flag. That throw interception in the end zone was abysmal, but they get bailed out and all that stuff all the time. And Atlanta had 2 missed field goals. Like New England was I wasn't impressed. I've heard some people say, "Oh, the Patriots are back to playing good." All this, give me a break.
Well, we'll see. Patriots are still the Patriots, but I mean, anything can happen. But just looking at the AFC right now, you got just the AFC South. Texans are 3-3, Jags are 4-3, Titans are 4-3. AFC North looks like that's just going to be the Steelers, and that's it. But then the AFC West, 3-4 Raiders, 3-4 Chargers, 3-3 Broncos, 5-2 Chiefs. I mean, those teams are going to beat up on each other, and we play them all. And this Raiders game is going to be huge.
Yeah, I think that I think there's one playoff team out of the North and the South, like you said. The South is garbage. And the West, if we can beat Oakland, that gives us a huge advantage. Huge advantage, obviously. Those are 2 of the main competitors that you have, and if we have had to head on both of them, because it's going to be tough to go on the road to LA and win. That team's actually pretty good. They've blown some games, or else they'd be like 4-3, 5-2, something like that too. But this game is huge, man. Obviously, this is one of the biggest games of this stadium in the past. It's probably one of the 10 biggest games in this stadium during the drought this Sunday.
Raider week, yeah. Well, the Chargers, that could be 85% Bills fans in that little stadium. But
that's true.
The Chargers, I mean, they've lost 3 games by a field goal. Are you jogging uphill in the wind?
It's like a hurricane out here, man. It's so windy. Going back into the teeth of it now. Hope our listeners can, will be able to still hear me.
Great, fucking great.
So, Sandy, what were you saying? The Chargers? Yeah, they lost week 1. Their kicker missed got a kick blocked at the end to win. I think they were playing Miami maybe that game, and I don't know, they lost a couple like that.
Yeah, they've already replaced their field goal kickers. So, I mean, either way, I'm not going to dwell on the Chargers right now. This Raiders game, Jack Del Rio. I mean, I'm supposed to not be scared of Jack Del Rio because he's a shitty head coach, but I don't know this Raiders team. Are you in a dogfighting ring?
Continue, Jack Del Rio.
Are you fighting raccoons? What the?
No, there's a woman across across the street here has her dog off leash, and this little dog, and if she runs across the street, it's gonna get eaten. My dog's 80 pounds of pure muscle.
Okay. So
sorry, we almost had an incident, but back to Jack Del Rio.
I'm not scared of Jack Del Rio. I mean, that team's 3-4 for a reason. Although Carr was banged up, they played well last week, right? No Marshawn Lynch. Well, that game was in Oakland against the Chiefs, right?
Yeah, the game was in Oakland. They were due for a game like that too. I mean, Carr, his passing totals, I think he threw for 200 yards once in the previous 5 games or something that he played. And this team, if you think about it, I think Tampa's more talented, and they're similar in a lot of ways. And, they got the 2 good receivers, decent young quarterback. Running game is a little, But they got some weapons on offense, but nothing different than you saw against Tampa. I actually think it's a very similar team.
The other thing I'll say about that, it was a must-win game for the Raiders. They lose that game to the Chiefs. The Chiefs would have been 6-1. They would have been 2-4.
Over. Season's basically over.
I mean, the division certainly is out the window. They would have been 4 games back. And so they'd be, at best, rooting for a wild card. So it was a must-win. They did everything they possibly could to win that game. And they got, 5 cracks at the end zone at the end, or 7, or
ridiculous.
35 different tries to score. So it could be a big time. What I'm saying is it could be a big-time letdown. And then they got to come all the way to our barn. Granted, they had the extra 4 days.
Yeah. For cross-country trip, It's gonna be tough, but I think we're better coached. I think we have a better, all-around team. When their defense is struggling, I think they're definitely playing much below their potential compared to last year. And that, we were up by 15 in the third quarter last year in their stadium. So I don't know, man. Maybe I'm taking them a little too lightly, but I think Tampa's better, and I thought for the most part in that game, we outplayed them.
Raiders, they got a tough stretch. They play at Buffalo, then they play at the Dolphins on Monday night, then they play the Patriots, then they play the Broncos.
Patriots in Mexico City.
Yeah, so that Chiefs game was definitely a must-win. So I'd have to say this is somewhat of a letdown. Saying that we're better coached because we have Doug McDermott as our head coach.
I just think Jack Del Rio's a loser. I mean, maybe it's not warranted.
No, he's a loser.
Highly of Jack Del Rio as a coach.
Why would anyone?
So it's not really saying much.
Well, yeah, what? You're right. It's not saying much. I have no respect for Jack Del Rio, but
that's my point.
I've soured on Dougie McBucket.
Well, so what's your take on the end of the first half?
Well, the screenshot that I saw, I mean, it could have been a little skewed, but all 4 receivers, they were within maybe 8 yards of the line of scrimmage. So what is the point?
Well, Taylor threw the ball immediately. I mean, I didn't see any replays or whatever yet, from the end zone or the all 22 look or whatever. But Taylor immediately threw the pass to Matthews. And I know McDermott took the blame, but there's no way that that falls on Taylor. The only explanation I can think of is Taylor thought Matthews was uncovered, and he's like, okay, I'll take this quick 5 yards in the flat, maybe easier shot at the end zone. But it obviously backfired. There's no way a coach in the NFL, anyone would say, it just doesn't make sense. Any idiot that doesn't even know anything about football would know that is something you wouldn't do. So it's got to be on Taylor. I screwed up.
But why did he say that? McDermott said that he thought they'd get 3 plays off there. Maybe he meant the play before that. I mean, even the whole sequence. You throw the ball across the field to Shady for not that big of a gain. It's on Tyrod for throwing the ball there. I mean, he probably assumed that Matthews would be able to get out of bounds. It seemed like it was 50-50 that he was going to get out of bounds. But the routes that were there, all 4 were within, again, 6 to 8 yards of the line of scrimmage. So what's he going to do? I don't understand why you have to throw the ball to the end zone there. That's the only play.
Do they think they had a timeout left? Did maybe? I have no idea. No, you're right. I don't know. I just find it hard to believe that the coaching staff was like, all right, let's, like, I don't know. I think Taylor, I have to put the blame on Taylor. And even if your coach tells you to throw this, you just got to be like, what are you talking? I don't know. It's just, it was one of the worst it was one of the worst sequences I've ever seen, though. And they're lucky they won. Because if they would have blown this game, they would have got crucified for that.
We were losing our minds. The guy I sit with, Sa, was losing his mind. I had to tell him after a while to just shut up and stop swearing. Because he was losing it. The crowd's going berserk.
If you're calming someone down, you know it's not good. They're not in a good place.
Well, I didn't get to tailgate, so I was pretty
too sober.
I was pretty clear-eyed. But yeah, and the whole crowd was just incensed. It was ridiculous against a team that we were already pissed that we missed a field goal, and then we had that huge bonus. I still say what the routes that we're running are terrible. Tyrod, I don't know. I mean, I blame him maybe 40%. Dennison 40%, and I don't know. I blame the coaching staff to me. And there's something else. We were wasting timeouts. We wasted timeout in the second half, and then Darius went offside anyway on defense.
Yeah, we had two. Well, we called that first timeout on like a 3rd and 10, and I think when they came back, like in the third quarter early on offense, and I think when they came back, they said like Eric Wood lost his shoe or something. And then, and then on the second timeout, we did the let's wait and see how they line up move on defense. And, you know, it was a third down for Tampa, big play at the end there, which we ended up, you know, like you said, we went offsides and they threw a touchdown pass anyways. But with like 3 seconds left on the play clock, McDermott comes sprinting down to call timeout. It was just that stuff. He's got to stop doing that because I don't think it gives you any sort of advantage. Like they can just change their play, and we've talked about this before. It's stupid.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, at the end of the game, maybe I could see it, but just in the middle of the game, I don't get the point of that. But
well, and we were tied at that at that point. So like the Carolina sequence was different because if they score a touchdown there, the game's over. This time, like you needed. Worst case scenario, they're probably getting a field goal and you're losing anyway. So, like, I don't know. There's no point really. And you're down a score. There's no point in wasting a timeout. If they score, the game isn't over. You have a chance. It's not like if they score, you're down 11 or whatever it would have been, and it's over.
Did anyone on our coaching staff, you think, watch the national championship the last 2 years? They ever
watch
the college national championship? They ever hear of a tight end from Alabama that just was running? Just running like a wild animal in the woods with no one around. No, in an open field. Like, how do we not?
I think didn't he score on the same play? Like one was just a longer version of the other.
It was.
Went out the left side, just uncovered. The second one, there was no one like. It looked like he was the only guy in the field. It looked like he was literally the only one. There was nobody within 30 yards of him in any direction. You could draw a circle around the guy, and there's no one. I mean, I was looking around like, did someone get shot and they're just laying down dead and on the field? It was incredible. Yeah. That was crazy. Someone blew an assignment there, but damn.
And we're getting shredded. I mean, I forgot about there was a huge Deshaun Jackson catch. That came back on a defensive or offensive lineman, a hand to the face or a holding. I mean, that was pretty lucky. And I don't know.
But they scored on that drive anyways.
Did they?
Yeah, that was when we went up 17-6, I think, and they marched, and they had that penalty. I think that was the same drive, so it didn't end up, other than like wasting more time, they still marched down and scored. But you gotta love how we answered their touchdowns, man. With my boy Deontay, he's Deontay Thompson, second on the team amongst wide receivers and yards. This season.
Guy's a stud. I've been asking for us to find some little quick guy. And miraculously, we find him. Yeah, and we have to give Tyrod some credit on those last two drives. He was pretty poised. And I don't know. I mean, I was sitting with me and 3 other guys. We were all, well, one guy had a stiff neck. I don't know what the hell his problem is, but me and the other, we're just sitting there like, game's over. We gave 0% chance of winning after we got down 7 with 3.5 minutes left. And people were starting to leave.
3-play drive, I think.
Yeah, it's 3.
March right down. Thompson, I mean, Yeah, I like him. That was a great catch on that last play. He got lit up, like helmet to helmet, hung on to it. I was impressed with him, man. He made some big plays. And like you said, Taylor, I mean, after ignoring the end of the first half scenario, I thought he was really, give credit where credit's due. I thought he was good. He ran well. He made nice plays. He had a really nice play to O'Leary where he scrambled and found him down the sideline. Great pass to Thompson.
Well, that's what we need him. What we need him to do is run the ball. I think we said that last week in the podcast, that if he doesn't run the ball, there's no point in having him as your quarterback. He finally ran the ball as a quarterback this previous game, and it worked. But there was
50 yards.
The last thing there was a play, a pass to Taiwan Jones.
Yeah.
And if that was Sammy Watkins or like a real receiver, that would have been a touchdown.
Well, that was the play I mentioned earlier where
he could have ran.
The Husker missed field goal, where Taylor could have ran. It was like third and I don't know. I mean, it was third and long, maybe third and 10, third and 8. Taylor could have ran. It looked like easily for the first down, and instead he like tried throwing it down the sideline to Jones, and it was incomplete. But that's where it was like, we easily could have got the first down, had the chance at Taiwan for the TD. He was open, and then we missed the field goal. So it was like we just left the points out there. But Taiwan, what a play by Taiwan on our last drive, and he's pretty fast. He's got some elusiveness. I'd like to see Taiwan get a crack at a couple carries to spell Shady instead of Tolbert.
I mean, you might as well use him. Clay probably won't be back yet. Jordan Matthews, I mean, he played, so hopefully he's all right moving forward. This Oakland team, the line's 2.5. I figured it'd probably be about 3 or 3.5, but everyone watched Oakland Thursday night prime time, saw them score all those points. So that may have skewed the line by maybe a point or two. But.
Oh yeah, I think that a lot of people will be betting on Oakland this week because the Bills are still the Bills, and Oakland is, like you said, they saw them beat Kansas City, but I think come Sunday, I don't know, it'll probably end around 2.5. But
so Bills DVOA right now, we're 8th, and Oakland
15th probably
29th.
29th
defensive DVOA. So, I mean, there's reason to be optimistic. The forecast right now is 50 and rain, although they're saying maybe only rain in the morning. But if it's raining, I would say that's definitely an advantage to us.
Huge advantage to us. I mean, they don't have Lynch and their other guys, Richard and the other dude. I mean, they're not bad players, but they're not gonna. I don't think either of them are gonna be the type of guy that's gonna carry it 25 times on your throat if it's crappy weather.
And I mean, the Bucs couldn't do. The only thing we did do well on defense is, other than take the ball away, was Muscle Hamster did nothing. He had like 60 carries for 70 yards or something. It's embarrassing stats, but.
Yeah, our D, our D, they do make big plays, and that play by Tre'Davious White was awesome at the end, obviously. But they have gotten gassed in 2 games in a row, and they do seem to be able to minimize the amount of points that are scored. So, Tampa, they have 27. You have to win a ton of games doing that. But, A.J. Green at 180 yards. They got lit up by Howard and Evans and Jackson, all 3 of them really last week. I'm a little concerned.
Well, yeah, when great receivers are going up against us, they're tearing us up. That's not good. And now Poyer's hurt.
A couple good receivers this week, and then we got, the Saints coming in with Thomas, and they got it's going to be a tough stretch, but bend but don't break.
Yeah, I was saying all game last week we were getting shredded between the 20s, but you throw for 380 passing yards. And you were winning in the fourth quarter, you'd think that you would have had more than 27 points.
Yeah, and I don't mind the bend but don't break, if they can just cut down on the big plays a little bit, because they've given up a bunch in the past couple games.
Well, and the other thing, we had 1 sack. 1 sack in the game. It was a huge fumble, and if Brownie could pick the damn ball up, it would have been an easy tud, but 1 sack is disconcerting. Where the hell's Manny Lawson? Hughes was in the backfield a lot last week, although he didn't have any sacks. But
Shaq was invisible.
Not good.
No. So we had Streeter in for a workout. Tim's boy, Rod Streeter. If we gonna bring him back in?
Well, yeah,
Dare I say that if we, who would have known? Who would have thought? Our boy Rack podcast, participant said that the Rod Streeter injury was going to be a crusher for the Bills, and I pretty much owned him. But he might have been right. We could have used Streeter, and getting him back would be huge.
Yeah, we had an injury settlement with him. What was his injury?
He had a dislocated toe.
Wow.
So we had him in for a workout. We could sign him back, and that would give us like our little Deontay Thompson, Rod Streeter, Matthews, Zay Jones core. That could be solid as long as Zay can figure out his mental issues that he had. We throw to Zay more than anyone else on the team. The guy just never catches the ball.
Since you don't go to the games ever, inexplicably, but did it sound like it was when he caught his first pass? Were they derisive cheers? Because it was derisive. Everyone, it was the most sarcastic clap for a rookie. I almost felt bad for the kid, but
I kind of do. I feel bad for him a little bit. I mean, we tried throwing him the ball like the first play of the game. It's like we know that we have to try and
But did it sound sarcastic on?
We can't complete it.
Did it sound sarcastic on the broadcast?
I can't. I've heard. I can't remember, but I definitely read things where it sounded where it was.
It was a loud cheer. It was a loud, sarcastic cheer.
Even when he catches it, it seems like it's not natural. This guy had like 400 catches last season. He's caught more balls than anyone on our team in his life, probably. And now it's like all of a sudden, I don't know what it is.
Well, what's your prediction for this game?
I love the man. I'm gonna go with the Bills. I'm gonna go 24 to 10. Bills.
Holy shit! I have a bad feeling. I mean, I like the forecast. I'm loving the forecast and traveling west. It's just the negativity of 17 or 30 or 32 years of my life. I'm going 21-17 Raiders.
So I think this is the swing game where if we lose, it's like we're out of it, and if we win, I know we're not out of it, but it'll feel that way. But if we win, I think everyone will be on board at that point.
Well, if we lose by a field goal, and we're in it the whole game, I can survive a loss, but it's a game the Bills should win. At this point, the way the season's gone for both teams, the Raiders and the Bills, right now it's a game the Bills should win.
I agree. And, I totally agree. I think we're going to take it to them, man. I think we're due for a breakout.
Well,
like a resounding victory.
Yeah, I mean, it was since 1999, and it is almost 2018. So, yeah, we are sort of due.
Yeah, so we'll see, man. All right.
Get to the Ralph, bitch. See you on Sunday. Up next, fan favorite, we got Rec on the line.
Hell yeah, baby. I got water coolers. I'm like confused. I don't know how to talk about a winning football team. 4-2. What's going on?
Yeah, 4-2. What is going on? I mean, granted, we were 4-2 last year, but this year, I mean, it seems a little bit different.
A little bit. Hell yeah, we got Shawnee. Well, I don't even call that guy's name, but anyways, yeah, we whooped the fuck out of fucking Tampa like we should have. Special teams showed up. The 56, Ryan Davis, that guy made some plays. I mean, I love it. I love it. We got Jack Del Rio coming in Orchard Park. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. I mean, you cannot ask for a better recipe than Jack Del Rio walking in Orchard Park this Sunday.
We were losing with 19 seconds left in the game. We didn't whoop the Buccaneers' ass, but
19 seconds left. What?
We kicked the field goal. We kicked the field goal and it went through, and there was 18 seconds left.
Yeah, we weren't losing.
Well, we weren't winning.
Okay, right. Yeah, okay. We were losing with 4 minutes to go. And then our boy Tiny Tyrod took our offense down in a couple of big plays. I mean, I wish I could tell you who he made them to right now. I really don't know.
Thompson? Taiwan Jones? No one knows that these players were no one 10 days ago, so even after 20 beers, I guess I don't blame you, but how scared are you of Jack Del Rio?
How scared? No, he's got those two backs scare me. Richard and Washington scare me a little bit. They got weapons on the outside. They got Jared Cook, tight end. I don't know much about their secondary.
Jared Cook's not on the outside, and they just signed another running back. I think they're scared of their running backs as much as you're scared of their running backs.
I mean, okay. I'm more worried about the Bills team, but yeah. Our offensive line. I've been pro offensive line the entire year. We got Deion Dawkins. That guy, he'll move from left tackle. He'll move to right guard. He'll move to right tackle. I love that kid.
Yeah, he was a good draft pick.
Yeah, great. We moved up to take him. We moved up to pick him up from Temple, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Incognito was out for a series and he came back in. Woody's solid, surprisingly. That guy's legs and knees are still holding up. John Miller was healthy scratch. That hurt me inside, but yeah, this offensive line all of a sudden is legit. We got a kid we got Deontay Thompson showing up. Huge game. He might have saved our season, but yeah, we got the Raiders coming into town.
Yeah, well, okay, great. We broke down our offensive line, which our offensive line before the season was highly rated. During the season, it's been highly rated. We've led the league in rushing the last 2 years. I mean, you've watched the offensive line for the last 40 games, right? 42 games.
Yeah, I did. I did watch the games. But Cordy Glenn, is he alive? He played 8 snaps.
Last week I don't remember. I think he played every snap, or he played a majority.
I don't think he came in till the.
Yeah, who gives a shit?
I don't even know.
Who gives a shit? So who are you? Is Amari Cooper for real? The guy has one good game against a good team, albeit on a Thursday night at home. Are you scared of Amari Cooper? Jared Cook's not an outside. He's not on the outside. I mean, at best he might be a seam route guy, but.
Well, what's the weather looking like?
It's supposed to be 51 and rain all morning. So I mean, it's gonna be a wet field. It's gonna be a relatively cold day. They're gonna have 5.5 hour flight ahead of them.
I mean, Derek Carr is going to be chucking that ball all over the field, in my opinion. I'm not going to call him David Carr like Coach did 2 weeks ago on the pod. You can check that. He did call him David Carr.
I did.
But yeah, Derek Carr, he's going to just be dropping back and chucking the ball around. Well, yeah, it does scare me.
Yeah, I completely.
We don't have a pass rush.
We don't. We have a pass rush, but we have not been getting sacks. So I don't know. That might be kind of ironic to say that, but I feel like our pass rush is okay. But yeah, you're right. We're not getting sacks. We're getting some pressure, but I was completely wrong about famous Jameis rapist Winston. That guy torched us. He was out for 1 week. He comes back in and just the guy is erratic. He throws some crazy, terrible passes, but he throws a lot of good passes. And you're right. I think D. Carr is going to try and replicate that.
Steve, I disagree. We don't have a pass rush. I was saying that we aren't pressuring anybody. This secondary is making magic out of freaking pixie dust for some fucking how. But yeah, okay, I agree.
What?
All right, so we got Carr coming in minus beast mode. Yeah, you have to stop the run and just make this kid. I mean, he's only been in the league 4 years. You gotta fucking hit him. You gotta hit him hard. Put him in the ground and get EJ in the game. I don't give a shit.
The last 6 games between the Bills and Oakland Raiders, the home teams prevailed.
Oh, great. Now we're 4-2. That really means a lot. I mean, come on.
No, wait.
Can we win this? Can we win this division?
No. Well, could we? Is it possible? In a vacuum, theoretically, we could. Will we? Are we going to? No, we're not.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting that it's all going to come down to December. If we're close,
I hate that.
Still within a game or tied, that's crazy. You know, you got.
I said this earlier. Yeah, I said this earlier in this broadcast. Remember, we're on iTunes, everyone. Write us a positive review. But yeah, we play the Dolphins and Patriots all after Thanksgiving. Do you like that? I don't really like that.
I fucking hate that shit. I want the Finns. I want to be. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. 4 times division games in like 5 weeks is ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Absolutely ridiculous.
For one injury, a guy gets out for 3 weeks. That could be a huge either. I mean, for one team or the other. I don't like. They should spread them out more. I don't know why they do that. I understand why you want to have a bunch of division games at the end, but they don't all have to be against the same 2 teams.
Yeah, that's. I'm gonna have to talk to.
You're not talking to anyone.
Roger, or that's who's that safe? Troy Vincent needs to talk to Roger Goodell. But yeah, it's ridiculous. I honestly. All right, so we got Oakland, then we got the Jets, then we got the Saints, I think.
Yeah.
And then San Diego and KC.
Yeah. Wow, you know the schedule. The sched.
Dude, yeah, I do. Yeah, we need to win this game. I was surprised we beat the Bucs. Dirk Cotter scared me a lot, but
Who did? Dirk Cutter? Cotter. It's Cutter. How does Dirk Cutter? Dirk Cutter doesn't even scare his own kids. How are you scared of him? Guy's a clown. He punted from the 37. Give me a break. Dirk Cutter. And I think this idiot Blondie is cut from the same cloth. I'm not scared of JDR.
No?
No, I never have been. I never will be scared of JDR. I mean, I feel like the guy's kind of owned us the last couple times we played him, but I also...
Derek Carr, he looked pretty damn good against KC on that Thursday night.
I didn't say I'm not scared of Derek Carr. I'm scared of Derek Carr. I'm scared of Amari Cooper. I'm scared of Jared Cook. I'm even scared of old man Chainless Crabtree.
Yeah.
We need Trey White to snatch his chain.
I saw Leonard Johnson making plays. I saw that Ryan Davis dude making plays. I mean, I'm not a ploy boy yet, but I know you are. You're a ploy boy?
I'm a born and bred ploy boy.
Shit, you're a ploy boy.
My other boy dropped a pick. That was a crucial interception that he should have. I mean, it's not an easy catch, but he should have picked that. That led to them getting either the game tying or the game. Our other safety, Hyde. Yeah, Micah.
Oh shit! Yeah, he's my first to have MVP of the Bills. But yeah, who's their backup safeties as well? I don't know.
Blanton. You're the only one that wants to know who our backup safeties. Just give us a prediction for this game.
Bills at the Raiders at the Bills coming off the the West Coast to the East Coast, late October.
Late October, we're 4-0 at home. Or no, 3-0 at home.
3-0.
3-0. 3-0, sorry.
3-0.
3-0.
I don't know if I can give a prediction, honestly.
Wow. Cliffhanger.
Yeah. Do I have to?
No, you don't. You're not obligated. Yeah, I mean, our fans would probably all 300,000 of our fans would probably enjoy it. But hey, call the push. We'll wait till they see the forecast. We need the hour by hour by 10 a.m. See you at the Ralph. It's gonna be the biggest game of the year.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. I mean, Raiders of the Bills. That was Sunday afternoon. I mean, it's like, nah, yeah. I'm not gonna say what I was thinking, but yeah, it's. I mean, Art Shell versus Marv Levy. Come on, I love this shit. Let's go. Bills are 4-2. I don't even know what's going on right now. Literally.
I feel like Art Shell and Marv Levy never coached against each other, but I can't say that definitively.
What? That's wrong, 100%. But anyways, yeah, dude, Tyrod needs to keep it together, and not like, I don't know.
The guy at home, the guy's a good quarterback. Against the bad defense that we're playing again this week with McCoy, he's a good quarterback. So I mean, you heard my prediction about 20 or 14 minutes ago. So all right, well, if you're not gonna fucking give us a prediction, we'll talk to you next week.
I'll give a prediction. I'll say 33-20 Buffalo Bills. They're gonna go 5-2, and then they're gonna beat the Jets, and they're gonna be 6-2.
Holy shit, coach!
I'm already predicting TNF. So hopefully you and your cohort host are out at a bar or something on Thursday night. Do you guys have a good place? Are you guys doing a house party or like a bar for that Thursday night game?
I'll be at a bar. You better be at the game. What do you live 2.5 hours away from the stadium and you have off Friday? Go to the fucking game.
Oh, I'll be at the game.
Guarantee you that fact you aren't.
I'm not worried about myself. I'll be at the game. I'll be at MetLife Stadium. Yeah, watching Bulls and Doug McDermott. But where are you gonna be? That's what I'm asking.
I'm not thinking past the Raiders, brother.
Is Coach allowed to go to a bar for a Thursday night game?
No, he's not. He's got to walk the dog and then whatever else he's got to do. We'll talk to you next week.
All about my bills like Buffalo. Shit, I'm all about the bills like Thurman Thomas.
We're not making a playoff.
I don't tip, I pay bills. Bitches call me Buffalo.
We'll do it live. Okay. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.